Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever the heck time it is in your neck of the woods. My name is Stephen D. Comics, and I'm playing a game about digging a hole. No, really, that's what this is. It's a game about digging a hole. Not really sure why there needs to be any fuss about it. With all the different kind of adventures I've gone on in gaming, even before VTubing, sometimes just gotta chill out a bit, to do something a bit more simple, like digging a hole. I don't see why there needs to be any fuss about that. What's wrong with spending time to dig a hole? Could be a worthwhile afternoon, or evening, or morning, whenever you're watching this. So yeah. What more to do other than just dig a hole? And I tried to peek at the settings, and I wanted to try and get a controller to work, but it doesn't look like that's the case here. I swear. I'm trying to play more games on Steam, more indie games, but I feel like a lot more of them need to have more controller support. Or at least with the Nintendo Switch controller, the spare Pro controller that I have, that I've prominently been using for Steam games. Or at least try to, anyway. Well, whatever. Mouse keyboard it is. Wait a minute. I can't read. I can't even read those. I'm not even sure they were words. Ooh, finally a sign I can read. House for sale, $10,000. Mine, it's actually affordable. With gold treasure in the garden. But I don't get rich. That's a hell of a way to sell real estate. Surprisingly affordable down payment. Well, maybe not that affordable for most, but gonna need some... Wait, what? Can we back up to that mark about the battery exploding when it's empty? What? Okay, so it does go on WASD. Oh, or well, okay. Yep, once again, it's another console gamer figuring out PC mouse and keyboard controls. Sell ores. Seems simple enough. Crafting bench. Ooh, I could buy dynamite. Well, I don't really have anything to go on right now, so probably the best place to start is to just dig. Ooh. God, it'd be a nice little spot to barbecue. This is just a pleasant backyard. Too bad we have to ruin it by digging for treasure. Ah, I see. Barely broke ground and we already found some stone. Okay, I see. So I'm using like a automatic shovel or something to make digging easier. But eats up some battery life, so let's see. Oh, Ah, that's how I save my game. Book with with torn pages that I can't read. It's a shame. If I only knew how to read anything other than very, very promising real estate listings. Oh, I don't have any money to charge. Where do I get money? Ah. Got $1 for selling some stones. That's, why do I have health? What am I gonna lose health on? Is it from just blowing up, being close to dynamite when it explodes? I feel like it. I feel like at that point I should just. I feel like at that point I would just die. Wow, my inventory's full just from a couple stones. I can only carry 3? Is it just 3 stones or just 3 things in general? Well, I suppose I'll just stick around and get as much stones and shit to sell as I can. Just keep working on getting down. Get down, get low. Okay. Should probably. I feel like I probably won't need a jetpack until I dig deep enough down, but how deep exactly am I going to wind up digging? Okay, well, I think I should focus on shovel and battery life at this point for upgrades. Didn't mean to dig there, but I might need to. Give this baby a bit more power. Yeah, that's more like it. That looks like something. Never mind. Caught some coal. That should sell for a pretty penny. Okay, I think I'll upgrade the battery first so that I can get that to last, and then I'll upgrade inventory. So I don't have to keep coming back. Charge the battery, and I'll upgrade the battery. Oh, and it went from 100 to 200, and the next upgrade would go to 400, so that's actually pretty good. Pretty generous with getting stuff to fill out just right on the top layer of my backyard. Oh, whoops. Okay, duly noted, if my inventory's full and I keep digging, I wind up destroying ore. That's good to know. It says 6 slot. Oh wait, no, that I have 6 slots now. Okay, never mind. I feel like I might as well just tear up this whole top layer and get as much materials as I can, so I can get the money for more upgrades to make digging further down a little easier, you know? Wait. Did it cost more to charge up my battery? Does it increase with every battery upgrade? Right. Well, I need another 30 to upgrade my shovel and battery even more, so. So how similar to this is Minecraft? Because, I mean, I'm doing a bunch of digging and gathering materials and upgrading stuff. I feel like it's got to be similar enough. Just not blocky, you know. Though maybe if this isn't more like Minecraft... What about the new Donkey Kong game? Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's got to be similar enough to that with all the digging you can do in that game. Okay, it's a $3 charge for batteries now. Probably hold off on stuff like the jetpack or the lamp until I start digging a bit deeper. I think I should just focus on shovel and battery and inventory, so I don't have to keep coming back up as much. I didn't even see a stone there. It's actually pretty chill out here, I will admit. Maybe not exciting, but you know what? Life doesn't always need to be exciting. Makes it a bit all the more curious why children seem to yearn for the mines, but it's not like I don't get the appeal. Get another couple round of stones so I can build up my cash, but I think I've got enough to upgrade one of my things. And enough to refill my battery. Alright, bigger dig radius. Bigger boy shovel. Oh yeah, that'll do, pig, that'll do. Should probably go back to this center spot here, make sure I remember where I'm supposed to be digging, approximately. Because they did have an X mark the spot, conveniently. Plus there's also coal here, which is worth more money. I'll just go ahead and charge up my battery. I could also use shift to run. How much running am I going to be doing when I'm digging straight down? Oops. They were right next to each other. So I gotta wonder, am I actually gonna keep this house after I dig all this, so much of my backyard? I mean, there's probably really no point in just selling it off. If the treasure really is here, then I shouldn't have to worry so much about finding a new place. But honestly, even about that, I could be able to afford a new one, even if this one doesn't resell all that well because of how much damage was done to the backyard. I don't know. I don't know how real estate works. I don't know. I don't know about getting a new place. I still live with my parents. Should be getting close to be able to get more inventory space, so let's do that. 12 slots. I gotta wonder, do I have any other job? Like, I had the money to afford the down payment on this place. Like, even if I'm only working a certain amount of jobs, like, there should still have to wonder if I had enough cash to burn for, you know, being able to afford more stuff for this whole dig. So I didn't have to rely so much on selling whatever natural resources I stumble across in the dig. Like, how desperate for cash is this dude to buy a house explicitly to dig for treasure? Like, that's the lore I need. Like, where's that game theory video? Tom, you want to get on that? Apologies if I sound a little too sniffly. Got allergies and all that. Halfway decent chance I might have got a cold from my grandfather when he visited here on his way to another state. I don't know, I'm not too concerned about that. I'm usually fine, but I don't know. I deal with the changing seasons enough, as you probably have heard enough by now with all my usual snifflies, but I'm not sure. I also did take a Zyrtec last night, so I'm also content with playing a game like this, because I'm thinking I might wind up getting drowsy. And that might affect my energy, and something a little low-key like this would be fine. God, I need 100 now. Alright. Let's just keep going with this. Get to the charge. Yeah, I think let's clear out all the grass layer of the top. Scrounge as much inventory off the top layer as I can. Then use some of my cash to get it to start with it, to get a jetpack low level to start, and then I can dig deeper at the spot. Curious about the box there, double padlocked. Is that going to be part of the treasure? Or is that some other secret to find? Ground's a bit uneven, but what are you going to do? 68, so close. Probably hold off on getting dynamite until I, feel strong enough motivation to get it. Like, if I need to dig a little deeper, there's something harder on the ground gets a little too hard for the shovel, perhaps. I think he forgot to, last person that was here forgot to, take the fertilizer out of the bag, you know? Okay, that's actually a lot bigger than just fertilizer. What the hell? Is it like the side of a pool or something? What the hell are they leaving over there? I was playing it up as kind of a joke, but I honestly thought it was like a body bag or something. Weirdly colorful body bag, but seems to not be the case, but I have no idea what the hell that is. Is there passage of time in this game? It's kind of hard to tell, but it was looking like the lighting was changing, like it was getting sunset, but I can't really tell. The sky looks about the same. Alright, that'll do. I am so close to 100. Alright. Get another $2 worth of stuff so I can upgrade my shovel. Alright, cool. I don't need another 300 for another upgrade to that, but it'll be worth it. Save. Very nice. We're making progress. One stone and one shovelful of dirt at a time. But it'll be worth it. It's treasure. Conveniently placed real estate listings do not lie. But it's a fact. So I'm gonna go for clearing out enough of this. I think I might spring for that jetpack just to have it. Okay. Alright, space is the jetpack. Good to know. Alright, don't want to be seeing a single strand of grass. Blade of grass, right. Or blade. I don't know anything about the outdoors. Don't want to see a single grain of sand. Why did I say sand? Grass. God, I am tired. Okay, I think this jetpack does use up the same battery as the shovel, so that's... That'll be interesting. I really need to manage my resource carefully then. If I dig deep enough. Okay, well, there are some single blades of grass, but I'm getting to a point where I've got pretty much most of it cleared, so I think it's probably high time we start going deeper. Might be a good idea to make more of a path going up. It's going to wind up being difficult to remember where exactly I'm supposed to be digging at this point, is it? So I suppose it might be a little late to start asking this, but how deep does this go exactly? Like, it's taking me a hot minute to, like, really start to dig down, but just trying to do what I can to get as much resources as possible so I can make this dig as clean as can be, but I'm starting to think I'm building up to something a bit more than just a base level dig for more battery. I'll need that. I should see about getting some more inventory space. Also, the way I'm digging, it's looking like there are just bits of the ground just floating in the air. Well, even with all the treasure, I'm still finding, like, a lot of just other stuff around. So it's like, it's honestly not a bad way to make just some cash in general. God, and when I'm getting more resources worth more, like the coal and the iron, it's making such a difference. Have that. Upgrade my inventory. And get a bit of a charge while I'm at it. Alright. Moving right along. Maybe I'll get some upgrades to the jetpack while I'm at it, since I am going to be... What the? Did I get that from upgrading my inventory? I have a tracker? I guess that's to help me keep track of where the treasure is. I didn't even pay attention that was going to be a perk to this upgrade. Either that, or that's just something that's coming naturally with digging this deep. I don't know, I'll find out when I'm editing, if it said anything about it. Ooh boy, we're getting real deep now. sure I can still make a clear path so I don't have to rely so much on the jetpack when my battery's low. To dig deeper and deeper into my backyard. There we go. Shouldn't waste so much battery digging in a spot I can't grab. Making all that money. Making all that money. It's also probably gonna get darker in there, so I should. A money bag? Yo! Now we're cooking with gas. Why didn't I have more of that, huh? Nice. Now we're starting to see some real progress. All the sniggin'. So first, let's do a full battery charge. Gonna be a while before I can upgrade any of that. I think. Let's go ahead and... I see how it is. I buy a lamp and I guess I'll set it up as I dig deeper so the light source will stay there rather than just like a headlamp. Because I imagine if they did implement a headlamp, they would probably realistically also have like a separate battery source for that. I see. Okay, I'll have 4, so when I need them, I'll be ready. I don't think it's gonna get too dark right now. Still not really sure why I have the health. Am I gonna get fall damage at a certain point if I dig deep enough? Is it just for aesthetic purposes? Or is there something more beyond the veil of the dirt, the soil, where the treasure awaits? Probably not. It's just a game about digging a hole. What could possibly be down here? Besides, you know, the treasure that was so prominently advertised. I wonder if I dig deep enough, I might find anything. A material that's worth more than the iron. Okay, there we go. That's why I'm trying to make as much money as trying to make as clear a path as I can. Alright, so upgrading my jetpack so it can get more strength. Hopefully that makes it a bit more fuel efficient. Keep trying to get some materials so I can still make cash as I dig. As it does cost money to refuel. Try and make as clear a path without any of the floating debris as possible. Because that's a thing that can happen. I feel like at a certain point, I'm gonna hit like a power line or something before I hit any treasure. Now, realistically, if I'm digging this much, I should be shoveling. Like, the dirt isn't actually just disappearing as I dig, or at least it's not supposed to be. Like, I'm flinging it. There should just be mounds of dirt somewhere else in the yard. Or in the neighbor's yard. Good thing I haven't gotten any... Ooh, copper. There we go. Finally some new pricier stuff. Copper Age, baby. Well, now I got a taste for copper, so I gotta be seeing more of that. Or at least some more iron, because that also makes money. And still seeing a lot of iron. Come on, don't tease me with 2 bits of copper and call it good there. I just had a thought with how chill. Ooh, there is fall damage. Ah. Didn't actually do too much. Surprising. I feel like I've fallen from a bit bigger of height than that, but good to know. Anyway, as I was saying, with how chill this game has kind of been on the whole, I have to wonder, do they have a lo-fi beats category for something other than just music? Just ambient sound? Kind of a white noise sort of deal? I don't know, usually if I'm going out of my way to listen to music, I'm looking for I'm usually doing something that's a bit more exciting. There's not really a lot that I listen to that's just in the background, like, especially with music. I get too into music to just listen to that. Like, I need just something more, I don't know. Alright. Finally getting close to hitting the 200 range. Alright, gotta be careful about just doing a straight dive, because that's gonna hurt. Ah, there's more copper. Wow, all the way up to 243. Nice. I can afford dynamite. I'd rather hold off on that, especially if health is going to be a factor. That just seems dangerous. I might try and avoid stones as much as I can so I can have more inventory space for stuff that can make a bit more money. And hey, I'm getting close. I could be able to upgrade my shovel one more time. Or my battery or anything, but... But we are starting to make some progress, slowly but surely. Used to making pretty penny. I haven't really seen the copper in a good light, so I can't really tell visually what's the difference between that and the iron. Is that... Am I actually seeing like a hole? Battery. And a big boy shovel. Oh, I can upgrade to a drill at 600? God, I gotta save up a lot of cash for that, though. Whew, but oh boy, that's gotta be worth it. But, I've made a bit of a discovery. Kinda looks like... Ow. Oh, that barely did anything. Don't be such a baby player. But it kinda looks like... It looks like a hole. I've dug to a spot that looks like it's already been dug through. Is it like a tunnel system? But perhaps that means I'm actually getting close to where the treasure is. Hmm? If I'm digging where someone had already dug before. I'm curious, what's that up against the wall there? Oh yeah, now it's dark. Silver! Oh, that's gotta be worth a bunch. There we go. Finally got some use out of the light. Alright, but now I gotta get at it. Sell off my inventory. Okay. The copper is $10 and silver is $20. I feel like realistically it would actually be worth more, but we're getting into big buck territory, people. It's getting exciting. Can I use my jetpack to slow my descent? I wonder. Wait. Is that a key? Found a key. One more and I should be able to open that chest there. Back there. Try and keep an eye out for wherever that other key is. Ooh, that's another 300. Let's boost up my battery. It's getting exciting. Let's see how much deeper we can go. Oh, I thought it was another hole. Nope, it was silver. Oh, yeah. I found something big. There's something I probably need dynamite for. I also realized I'm a little curious about that body bag looking area that I found before. Never really dug around that. So I was focusing on the... focusing on the spot where the treasure's supposed to be. I'm curious what's around here. Probably don't really need to waste the time on it, but... get more inventory so I can dig some more. There's another. At least another part of it. Whatever it is, it's big. Now I'm starting to wonder if it might be like a skeleton or something. Like bones. Found it pretty high up on the ground for it to be bones, especially something that big. Like something prehistoric or some shit like that. But I am curious about also trying to find that other key. And it might be something I get from exploring a bit more of my backyard than just where the treasure's supposed to be buried. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's not all that worth it. So I'm barely making a pittance doing that. And I'm curious about... that chunk of rock that I found that my shovel can't dig through. So I say let's just keep moving forward. Or down, should I say? Okay, that did nothing. Maybe I just dig around it. Figured I would need to blow it up to actually get past it. Because otherwise, what else is the point of the dynamite? Didn't look like it did any actual damage around the dirt to dig deeper. Now my tracking device is different. If I can get that money for a drill, how much faster would this be? There's another tunnel area. Interesting, I jumped from copper to silver and not bronze. I was gonna did a whole Iron Age and then Copper Age. I didn't do a Bronze Age. Ruining my bit this game. Ah, I did clear away the rock. Oh, gold. They're gold in them their holes. Them their backyards. Sounds like we're getting close to something. Clear out as much space around this rock that I can. And get some of that gold. So I'm gonna blow this rock to kingdom come. Well, there's some dye. There's some silver. So if I'm already seeing gold, unless there's a layer with platinum digging around, I'm not sure how much deeper I can get. How much more valuables I can find before I can get to anything resembling what this treasure ought to be. Whoo, 500 bucks for all of that. Gold is 50. That's a good get. But now that I have that, upgrade to the drill. I am shovel? What upgrade is that? Ooh boy. Oh, this is gonna get us some mileage. Ow. Oh yeah, this is how you dig. Deeper and deeper into the hole. Imagine I probably look sleepy with the way my model's looking digging. I'm just realizing, but you know, when you get into digging up your backyard to making some wicked caverns to find some treasure, get a bit lost in the sauce, as it were. If I'm even using that term correctly. Probably not, but... Ah! Found another tunnel. Come on. Get through the... Oh, kinda looked like it was gonna be some kind of cavern. I mean, I guess technically it kind of is. I'm kind of making it a cavern, but... like a beam of some kind? What? Whatever it is, my tracker's going crazy. What boss is this? What the... This was buried here? Is this... Is this the path to the treasure? Have I found it? After all this time? My God. Well, we found something. There's so much digging, so much money and resources. I found something. Some kind of tunnel that they managed to build under this house. It got completely buried, though. Oh. A crate full of dynamite, lamp, and money. 95 money. Sweet. Okay, so that wasn't the treasure exactly, but... extra resources at least, so better than nothing. Still, though, weird that they had that set up while having it still buried. How does that work exactly? That was just an extra bit of something or other to help with the dig. So I guess we just gotta keep going down. Down, down, ah! Or is that a tunnel that I made? I feel like that might have been one I made already. Well, we got an easier path to get back up. So, I'd say that's good. Doing a whole lot of digging. It's feeling like a whole lot of nothing except resource management. But you have to remember, the treasure. It's why we're here. The real estate listing would never lie like that. There's treasure down here. There's something down here. We just have to persist. It's all for the sake of the loot. The investment will be well worth it. We'll be rich, people. Rich. Not a graceful landing, but at least I'm not taking a metric crap ton of damage. Though I should really be careful with how deep I'm digging. It's not really going to be entirely worth the dig if I'm going to be dead before I can claim my reward. Boy, it's dark in here. Just find another good place to prop a light. I should be good. Try and clear up wall space so it's not anywhere I'll actually accidentally wind up digging. I feel like I would probably damage it in some way. Getting so cavernous I can hear a breeze. Ah! Tunnel. Ah, there's what looks like a spot I can place a lamp. Ah! What the? I hear bats? And I hear water dripping. I'm digging into a cave system. Gotta be. I found the other key! Sick! Let's go see what it unlocks. Fly away! Get out of the way! I must see. I didn't even really see where the key was, I just found it. Dynamite radius upgrade and a teleporter to go back to the surface? Yo! Oh my god, that's so convenient. Okay. I activate that with T. Guess I don't really need the jetpack upgrade if I'm just gonna be able to teleport. Just in case. To the moon. That's the last upgrade. So I'll be able to just rocket myself straight up. But I only see one thing for the teleporter, so maybe it's only a one-time use thing. But yeah, I'm hearing there is a cave down, all the way down here. I gotta wonder, is this like the only house I could have dug to get to this treasure? So I feel like theoretically I could have dug anywhere else, any other house. The real estate agent would probably make a killing selling houses to treasure hunters, you know? They've got this whole system in place. Dig around this rock. Yeah, the dynamite makes a bigger explosion now, so I need to be careful. Need to not... to get farther away now. Cool. Because I haven't found anything more valuable than gold, and I'm way farther than I was when I first found the gold. I have to wonder if there isn't that much left. Just down, down, down we go. How far down? I don't fucking know. Tunnel! Gotta be close if we're seeing something like that. Still, wait, new material? Hold on. There we go, platinum. I was wondering when we'd be seeing something like that. Whoa, that's bright looking down here. Is that amber? Okay, well, whatever the special loot is, it's higher. Oh. Okay, whatever that is, it's hot. The glowy rock. Good to know, good to know. I can't seem to find my way back out. I don't know where I came from. Zip. Yeah, it looks like that was just a one-time use. Well, maybe at least from here I can try and just dig a little bit better to find a... make sure I can get a clean route back here. Oh, yep, seen lumber. Spot I think I'm gonna need to bomb. There we go. More help. Extra dynamite lamp and a ton of money. Surely I'm close. Should be able to... There's an upgrade I should be able to get. Assuming I've got enough. Need another 100. There we go. Freedom! Freedom! We sell off some goods. There we go. And what's... It's I am shovel. Fully upgraded the drill. Added a thing to it, and the description was I am shovel. What does that mean? I have an idea on what it could mean, but Could it really? Drills pretty fast. Okay. It is still using up battery life. I was wondering if maybe by I am shovel it meant that I could just dig naturally and it wouldn't take energy. That was my guess anyway, but it is a lot more efficient, so that, I think, makes it worthwhile. Alright, we're getting deeper. We gotta be close. Gotta be getting close now. I even saw platinum. How much more? I'm less than 64 meters below surface level. What, do I gotta hit 100? I'll sell off mine. Clear more space up here and sell off some inventory. Ours is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Who the hell do you think we are? Diamond. Now it really feels like Minecraft. We have diamonds. We have diamond. But if I'm now hitting diamond, we have got to be getting close to the treasure. Okay, try and remember this wall here so I can put a lamp. Another tunnel system. God, I've already gotten so much platinum. I gotta have enough for another upgrade or two. Fly away! Whew. That's a thrill. Oh, yeah. And I have enough for the inventory, too. Full battery upgrade. Full inventory. We're sitting pretty. We are sitting very pretty. We should really be unstoppable getting to the bottom. So long as I don't kill myself falling down. At least hovering with the jetpack does circumvent the damage. To the moon! Since I got the cash to burn. There. Now all my stuff upgraded. I should really need to worry about batteries, heals, and sticks of dynamite. I'd use that to take a bit of damage. Ow. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll heal. I actually took quite a bit of damage getting back down here, so let's see if I can clear out that. Okay, cool. I don't have time for that. Well, I mean, I do, but I just really need to get some heals. Ah, money bag. Slamping quite a bit of money. Okay, well, I've got pretty much all of my stuff fully upgraded. I don't think I need to worry too much about getting any other additional cash. Aside for heals and battery. So I think I should just dig straight. I've been at this for like 2 hours now. Though I'll edit around a lot of the boring dig, but don't want to lose out too much of the digging a hole experience. So that's why you're here. Digging a hole. But it does get to a certain point when you're digging and you gotta, like, get to the point, you know? Because we are digging for a reason. For a much greater purpose. Purpose bigger than all of us. At this point, I'm just digging a little me-sized hole. With the way I'm digging. Whoa, Nelly. That looks like something. Something cavernous. Why the fuck did I hear growling? I think I dug too deep. I'm in too deep of a hole. Ow, that is fire rock. I just instantly heard growling as soon as I touched down, and I just got the fuck out of there. What? What about the treasure? I'm not even entirely positive where I am right now. Yeah, that was a mole monster. There's just a mole monster there. Why is there a mole monster? I meant to throw dynamite at it, but I forgot where the buttons were. Well, long overdue for a boss fight, I suppose you could say. So the keeper of the treasure is a mole monster. My, how appropriate. Just need to figure out the best strat. Wait, what? Why can I not use dynamite here? It's the perfect opportunity. Just blow it to Kingdom Come. I can't drill here either. I can't jetpack either. Come on, what the hell am I supposed to do? I just gotta run straight there. It's gotta be there, though. The treasure. All I have to do is get around the mole. Just have to make it a challenge by forcing me to not use any of my shit for no explicable reason. Not even a jetpack, just to maneuver around it. Can't even give me a lore reason why I can't use any of my stuff. Made it. Unless there's another mole monster over here. I don't know where it is, and it looks like there's a fork. Son of a fuck. Oh, crap. They're gonna make this a whole fucking thing, aren't they? Boy. How much of this am I gonna have to do? How many moles did they hide the treasure behind? I guess I don't have a stamina meter, it seems like, so I can just sprint to my heart's content. It sounds more like it's more to my left, but Just kind of wanted to see if there's any that just walk across this path, but I don't think there is. Ah, there is. Run. Sounds like they're still chasing me. Did I outrun them? Oh, thank God you can outrun them. Oh my God. Did I finally do it? Did I reach the treasure? Is it just a couple of bull monsters and then just open shot to the treasure? There isn't any other traps or anything, right? I feel like I should be expecting, like, traps or some shit at this point now. They got bull monsters, why not throw out something else? Wide open cavern spot, treasure well lit by bioluminescence, I guess. I guess that's something chests have. But I think it's it. Okay, I can jump, but I can't jetpack, whatever. After all this digging, over 2.5 hours of digging, my time, depends on how much I cut out. Probably quite a bit. But we finally got the treasure in the backyard of this totally not shady real estate deal. It's all come down to this, ladies, gentlemen, good people of the internet. Our reward. Mazel tov to me! Oh, baby. Give me that sweet loot. The real treasure were the first middle of the way. I suppose the real treasure were the moles we found along the way. And what, the cycle begins anew? Who the hell are you that's doing this? Old York. P3L 689Y. The moles! An elaborate scheme by the monster moles to get more food? It's kind of a roundabout way to go about it, considering how much digging they have to do to get to that point. But I can play the game again and go for achievements. Hey, that's something. Wow, what a wild way to spend a morning, afternoon, evening. Peacefully digging a hole, building up resources, getting deeper and deeper, and then discovering mole monsters that are lying in wait to feast on the poor, hapless fools that dared to take their totally legitimate real estate offer. But that was pretty neat, I'd say. I mean, it's very cheap on Steam. It's like $5 or something for a little thrill like that. But, I thought it was neat. I thought it was a nice little twist. And hey, if you want to give it a shot yourself, maybe a little late by now, because, gotta spoil the fun there, but hey, you know, you're seeing this video uploaded onto YouTube, that's enough of a recommendation from me, I would say, so, if you, are still interested in seeing yourself or checking out the achievements at least, or for some reason you're just skipping ahead to see what my final thoughts are, yeah, it's $5, only took me about 2.5 hours, but theoretically you should be able to get through it a little quicker, but yeah, I think it's a fun enough time. So that's it for me on this little excursion of digging a hole. After this, I'm thinking it's going to be a bit more of a normal type of video upload or Let's Play series coming through. But this is a fun little distraction either way. So have yourselves a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the heck time it is in your neck of the woods. And I'll catch all y'all next time. But until next time, never forget, when all else in your life fails, diggy hole. Blah 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 blah.